check, testing 1, 2, testing 1, 2. Look up padre. We are trying to do an audio check. I see some graphics popping up and down. Maybe you can hear me. We are running live. We've got 15 minutes and 30 seconds before game time. As the local Saints travel across the bridge. The Burrards homeland here. Planet Ice and Cameo. Friday night. Great night for lacrosse. Poco doing exceptionally well this year. I think he was sitting third last time I checked the standings. Got Roger Terry working tirelessly, getting the computer up and running, making sure our audio video is good. Ty Fisher in house. TJT. Less music. I'm not getting much in my back feedback there. Check, testing 1, 2, testing 1, 2. I'll just keep chatting away here. We can, oh there, I've heard my voice now come through the headset better right there. Well, while we're doing our audio test, I might as well give you the rundown of the Burrards lineup. We've got our goaltenders for tonight, 0-0 Lucas Price, and of course number 1, Bear Martin. Number 2, Dylan McCormick comes back after a little bit of a hip flexor injury. Number 7, Will Carrier. Number 10, assistant captain Jaden Shelloff. Number 11, Sawyer Morey. Number 14, Joey Cote. Did most of his, did all of his minor in Poco and came out here to Burrards in intermediate A and now is stuck with us. Number 15, Caden Sheehan Davies. Number 18, Declan Fitzpatrick. Number 19, Kenyon Nyman. Number 22, Jake Balick. Number 23, Cole Lowe. Number 24, Cam Ickert. Number 27, Sam Adams. Number 44, Parker Johnson. Number 68, Luke Evans. Number 71, Jordan Kujala. Number 77, Mason Morey. Number 88, Kyle Balick. And your captain, number 93, Riley Fisher. We don't have the Poco lineup right at hand, but I might be able to sneak over and give you guys a breakdown of that. So, goaltenders, Ryder Bremner, Tyler Ponegratz. Not sure who the starter is going to be tonight. It was Tyler last time we played them. Number 2, Tanner Wong. He's probably one of the players I would say to keep your eye on tonight. I love the way Tanner plays. Great transitional player, awesome field lacrosse player as well. Plays pole and field. Another one I'm really interested in watching tonight. One of the Phillips, number 3, brother of Debbie and Gord. Both quality people with great parents. So keep your eye on number 2 and number 3 tonight. And the birthday boy himself, number 5, Mitch By. Number 6, Troy Gutowski. Number 8, Reese Hariken. Number 9, Alan Gain. Number 10, Jack Splat Hamilton. Number 11, Brett Genak. Number 12, Dalen Nair. Number 14, Dryden the Impaler Valad. Number 17, Ryan Suzukovich. Number 18, Brandon Woodman. Number 20, Cody McMahon. Number 21, Eric Dozy. Number 22, Jacob Chalman. Number 23, Dylan Vita. Number 24, Tyson Johnson. And number 25, Austin Taggart. A few of the boys for Poco were up playing Junior A tonight, as well as some of our Burrards boys. We got 3 or 4 guys sick, and I believe 1 injury and 1 grad. So missing a few of our own, and Poco's missing some of theirs, so should be a fairly even contest tonight. Burrards need to get the monkey off the back and put a win in this one. It's been a little bit of a tough season this year so far for the Burrards. We're always in the game, losing by 1 or 2 if you've been watching broadcasts. Always giving a shout out to our sponsors, Wannick Roofing and Boilo Electric, our penalty box sponsor. Hope the Coghills and Doucettes and the Lows are having a great time out in Boston. Almost got the rain delay on the ball game, but they were able to catch a Sox game there. I guess they'll be heading home fairly soon down there with the Smoke traveling team. If you're interested in hearing about the Smoke, I'm sure you can contact Justin Doucette, Josh Lowe. They'll get you some information. If you're not sure, check out our website. You can email me or phone me and I can give you the information on that travel team. It's a great opportunity for your kids to head down south and be seen by some scouts, have a good time. So we got 10 minutes before game time. Last few players having the last few shots here. Bears taking the last bit of the warm-up. Don't know if that means if we're going to have Lucas Price starting tonight or not, but it'd be nice to get Lucas in on some action against some of his old teammates here in Poco. Yeah, Lucas Price did all his minor in Poco as well. Moved out to the Ridge. I think they're in Pitt Meadows actually, and went in the draft this year. Drafted by the Langley Thunder. Thunder kind of stocked up with goalies right now. They've got a second year and a fifth year. I believe they had another fifth year there, as well as some good goaltending at the B1 level. So the Junior A B1s were full, and I was more than happy to get the opportunity for Lucas to sign here with us. And of course, Bear Martin, former Burrard Junior A guy, wanted to come hang out with the Burrards this year. Fantastic news when we got that call. So we got to put in 60 tonight. We're able to put out the good show in most of the games for 20 or 30 minutes and then maybe have a little snooze. No snoozers tonight. No time for that. We are going to go quiet on the mic here for a bit as we finalize the start of this game. So we will join you back with 2 or 3 minutes before game time. And thanks again for tuning in to the Burrards broadcast. We will talk to you soon. All right, that is it. Anthem is done. We got a little Fighting Irish to get us tuned up and ready to go here. 20 minutes on the clock. The refs are meeting the benches, and then it's go time. Chris Como, Dan Morey down below with our shot clock and statistician work. Brian Barkowski up top doing everything he does with social media, helping out with the stats as well. Big shout out to him. Roger Terhune on the camera. Ty Fisher, DJT, in-house doing music. So it looks like Pongratz gets the start as he did in the first game versus Poco in Poco, and Bear Martin will get the start for the Burrards. Should be Brett Genak taking the draw, I believe number 11. He's their face-off specialist. I believe Genak is, I don't know if he's playing field this year or not, but he's a good draw guy. Keep an eye on him going up against an excellent draw guy in Sheehan Davies. Got Will Carrier, Fisher, Sheloff, and Cole Lowe. Davies with the win. Cole gets double team, spun around by one of the players I said to keep your eye on, number 2, Tanner Wong. So Poco will start off with the ball. We got about a 10-second run off of the clock and that little delay on getting the ball. It's Vlad down low, sets it across to Hariken, the sharp-shooting lefty. Again, another kid that played on a call-up basis for the Burrards in our intermediate A season. Evans gets that rebound, takes it up, dumps to Sheloff. Sheloff will take the ball low. Wait for the offense to come out. Looks like we're going to settle in here with Kujala. Sawyer Morey. Sawyer over to Kuj. Couldn't handle that pass. Pongratz gets the ball, long dish, almost, does hit the roof. So a little reset now. Morey being watched by Suzukovic. Comes back across the top. He's got big 88 and 18. A couple of big boys setting some screens. Nyman shot off the leg pad of Pongratz. Mitch By, nice cross floor pass to number 18 with the shot. That's Brandon Woodward. Burrards had the ball momentarily, but still trying to fight for it here. Mason Morey doing a good job on trying to collect the loosie. Still loose. And it is got by Dylan McCormick, number 2. The pass across, Parker Johnson with a little backhand pass across to Cole Lowe. Gets a shot on net. Pongratz stands his ground, goes up off the shoulder pads into the backboard, and Suzukovic plays it off. Vlad trying to settle things down. Hard to see who's Vita out there, 23. Just getting familiar with the offense here. Vlad couldn't catch that rebound. Now we got a little breakaway chance for number 7, Will Carey. Here's a great lefty with ability to score, but tries to go high on Pongratz as he drops. But again, off the shoulder pad. Gonna have a little better fake than that. So Vlad stays out on offense. Puts the ball across to Hariken. Hariken drives in. Shot. Leg pad saved by Bear. Genak collects the rebound. Back up to Hariken. Evans watching him. Now Sam Adams on Phillips. That's Sheehan Davies. Little moving pick called there. We'll have an interference. Evans start with the ball behind the net. Out comes the offense. Balick. That's Kyle Balick, number 88. Once again, when I'm talking offense, we're talking Kyle. We're talking defense, we're talking Jake. Little pass went wide, collected by Hamilton. It's got Alan Gain streaking in, looks to go far side on Bear, up off the pads, into the mesh, so Poco will retain that possession. That's Alan Gain down low, sends it way back up top across to the righty, Dryden Vlad. Yes, another player from Burnaby that played for the Burrards. A lot of ex-Burrards and ex-Pocos playing for Burrards. Wide shot by Vlad. Ball goes up off the boards. Vita collects the ball from the far side. Another pass across goes loose. 7 seconds left. Rip one in off the backboards. And Caden Sheehan-Davies will collect that. 16 minutes remain in the period. We are still scoreless. Fitzpatrick, number 18's got the ball, puts it across the top, but Kenyon wasn't quite ready for that. Cole low down low with a little shot off the leg pad. Kenyon's got to work a little harder for that. Lucy there. Still loose. McCormick comes up with it. McCormick to Johnson. Johnson throws it back across the floor to Declan Fitzpatrick. He's trying to go ISO. Goes up to the side. Puts one past Pongrants. Burrards' first goal of the game on a nice little drive by big number 18, who's come up to play a little bit of offense now because of the injuries and sicknesses. So congratulations, Declan, scoring the first goal of this one. We'll get the official scorer and assist in just a moment. But back to the draw. Sheehan-Davies wins that one again, but Hamilton able to collect the Lucy. Poca will start setting up the offense. All right, their quick announcement on the goal scorers there. Shot was had by Johnson off Pomegranates, and Jack Splat Hamilton feeds onto the offense and heads off for a change. Back over there to Hariken. Nice little cross crease pass that's picked off by Carrier, but Reese able to pick up his own rebound. Shot off the backboards, another shot off the leg pad. Bears starting out great tonight. Jake Balick was flying by, and the offensive player able to throw a little backhand pass to Hariken, tries to dish it across. And a loose ball trickles into the net. Couldn't quite get it around my angle where I am, but I believe that was just a bit of a knock-in. Yeah. So that's an unfortunate break for the Burrards there as they were playing some good D. So 14:37 left to play in the first, and it's a 1-all tie. Genak and Sheehan-Davies back at the draw. Sheehan wins it again, and able to collect his own, not yet, it's still loose. And Will Carrier collects that one. Back to Sheehan-Davies, and the Burrards will set the offense up. Well, sorry I couldn't give you the breakdown there, guys. I was just announcing the goal and the Burrards score, so didn't see it. Don't know who did it. Apologies, but you're watching it, so I'm sure you'll be able to tell me more than I can tell you at this point. Back to the draw again. Seems like we're going to have a lot of face-offs here. Genak with the win there. Comes back to Hamilton, or Suzukovic, sorry. Forget Hamilton's a lefty. So, Burrard's goal scored by big number 88, Kyle Balick. Assist goes to number 14, Joey Cote, and number 23, Cole Lowe. All right, we are back. Dylan McCormick with the ball. McCormick dishes off to Johnson, back up top to Nyman. We've got a hold call. Don't know who, I think that's Alan Gain, I believe. Can't see the number yet. 2 minutes holding. Alan usually likes to talk to the ref on the way back, explain the history of lacrosse, tell him why it's not his fault, still shaking his head. That will be number 9, Alan Gain, 2 minutes holding. Well, the Burrards' first power play of the game. Balick up to Nyman. Nyman back down low, but ball picked off by number 2, Tanner Wong. He's with Hamilton, dishes over. Hamilton with a shot, Bear with a save. Bear's got Morey. Morey just steps back and lets the offense come back out. So Cote takes it over center. Feeds back up top to Nyman. Balick. Nyman again here. Watch Kujala on this power play. Number 71. Cross crease pass. Johnson with no shot. Nyman's got a shot. Ripped it off the backboards. Ball goes down the floor. Suzukovic in a foot race with Johnson. Clock expires. That'll be Port Coquitlam ball. First opportunity to see the rag for Poco. Again, a reminder, a running shot clock now. So they'll have 20 seconds in which to get a shot or dump it in and let the offense come back out for the Ridge. Ball gets loose behind the net, cuts through the crease, so that'll be possession back to Ridge. Mason to Carrier. Hands off to Cote. 45 seconds remain in the penalty to Gain. Cote holds that down low, moves it up to Kujala. Nyman, Balick, Johnson. Everybody's getting a touch here. Balick likes to shoot. Nyman should go and set a pick here, but they like Kujala going down, cutting across to Balick. Balick goes far side. No goal. Nice save. Loose ball. And Cote looks like he's able to corral it, but no, the shot clock expires again. I guess they didn't, Pomegranates didn't make that save. It went far boards on him. Thought Balick had the top pad there, but I guess not. So 18 seconds remain in the penalty. Saints ball will look to kill this thing off. Fisher watching Hurricane, I believe that is. Now Sheehan Davies on him. Penalty expires. Gain comes back out on the floor. We go 5-on-5. Hurricane looks like he was going to go. Sheehan doing a great job. And Morey able to block that ball down, but couldn't collect the Lucy. Now off the boards again, and clock expires. Fisher with a dish to Morey. They got to slow her down a little bit there. The D guys were getting excited. So big Fitzpatrick out on the floor, waits for the pick. Sends the ball across, down low now, too low. There it is again, low, low. Ball comes across. Morey, shot down low, nice leg save by Pomegranates. Ball goes all the way back down the floor. Morey tries to shovel it back. Nice job by, I don't know who that is, number 18's got no name. Oh, it's Brandon Woodward. Got no name bar. So Gutowski with the ball, sends it down low. Nice feed back onto the inside, but Bear stands steady and takes that one in the chest pad. Number 22, Jake Balick, comes across the line, lets the offense out and heads back to the bench. Kuj comes across with that pick. There's a shot. Just right into the 5-hole. No fake, no nothing. Maybe we need to put a little more something on it. Genak comes down. He's got Sheloff. Sheloff, a great defender with speed. If he gets a chance to get a Lucy, he's gone. Ball comes back across. That's Reese Hurricane being watched by Sheehan Davies. Don't sleep on that kid. That Hurricane can be deadly. That's Fisher. Puts the ball to Morey. Takes it across center. Again, the offense sets up with 9:15 remaining in the first period. Burrards lead 2-1. Morey comes across. No roll by Fitzpatrick, but there it is. Ball still loose, 8 seconds left. Balick will shoot this one. Big shot off the arm pad. Oh, there's a loose ball. Nice slash on the stick by Balick to get the Lucy. Throws that back to Nyman. Nyman, it's Patrick. Nice spin move there. Ooh, had the dish to Morey, but didn't take it, didn't like it. There it is again. Not the greatest pass there. Unfortunate, because I think Morey had a good chance at net on that one. Pongrants collects the Lucy off the boards. Slows things right down. Wong sends it up to Suzucevic. That was a nice cross crease pass by Poco there. Kenton, I believe that's number 12 out there. Dalen McNair, sorry, I was going to say McNair, but Dalen Nair out with Vlad, the two righties. Carrier gets a pass, brings it up, dishes off to Kujala. Ball gets a little loose there. Joey Cote playing against his old teammates. Cote sees Kujala, gives him the ball a little bit late maybe. Parker Johnson able to come back up with it. Johnson in on net, shoots wide of the net. I believe it went off the roof. Yes, it did. Didn't touch goalie. Poco ball. Ginac to take the ball up over center. So that'll be Phillips. With Nair's trying to set pick. Ball goes cross. That's Hurricane right there. Now decides to come up across the top instead of staying down low. Shot goes off pad, out of bounds and back in quickly, or off the mesh, not sure. And Poco gets it back. Nair sets up. Phillips passes and then cuts off the hard shot off the backboard. 18 seconds remaining. Poco has to retreat back to its end to collect that one. Be 10 seconds on the shot clock. Nair has the ball. Dishes down low to Phillips. Good job by Sheloff playing some tough D. Shot, that was a little bit of a tricky shot there. Just trickled wide of the boards and all the way back down. So the Burrards will start in Poco's end with 6:49 remaining in the first period. So that's McCormick. Shot off the leg pad, collects his rebound almost. Bounces a little wild, and that's Mitch By moving the ball out. Fitzpatrick gives him a little happy birthday hug on the back of the boards. Ginac setting up low. Dishes that off to Vita. Reset by the offense. It's another hard shot off the boards. 8 seconds left on the shot clock. Pongrants comes all the way out. 5 seconds. I think he's just going to toss that one down. And Vlad will stay for a little forecheck on Will Carrier. Moves that ball to Sam Adams. Sam started running before he had it, but luckily Will Carrier came along, and there's a slashing call on Vlad. A little upset with himself, not able to collect that Lucy. So Bear will head to the bench. Nice backhand shot by Parker Johnson, just wide of the net. That was real close. So on the power play here, who do we got coming out? Looks like we're going to have Kujala, Balick. So Kujala will be, usually starts off down low, but it might be Cote starting low. Yeah, Cote will go low for the lefty, Kujala up high. Balick up high, shooter. And Johnson down low. Watch Johnson on this. If he gets the ball down low, he'll dance across the crease. There's a Cote back up top to Nyman. Kujala, Nyman, Balick. Shot, nope. Tries to cross crease. Cote hard to handle. 12 seconds on the shot. Balick rips one, top corner. There it is. Kyle Balick. If you've never stood in front of a Balick shot, I don't advise you do so. It is deadly. So that's Balick's second of the night on the power play. 5:24 remaining in the first period. The score, Burrards 3, Poco 1. We will get you the exact scoring details momentarily. Back to the draw on Ginac and Sheehan Davies. Ginac questioning the ref there momentarily. And Ginac with the win there. So they're about even in the draw category. Caden might have him on a couple, but both guys doing well in the circle. So, goal scorers, Balick assist to Kenyon Nyman and Jordan Kujala. All right, thank you, Brian. So Saints got the ball back on offense here. Adams watching Hariken. I like the Sheehan Davies on Hariken so far. It's been a great matchup. See if they can hook that up again. Ball goes up off the boards, into the rafters, and Poco heads off for a change, and the defense comes out. There's a sizzler pass to Davies, Sheehan Davies. Kuj with the ball, coming back out with Cote, Nyman, Balick, the same power play unit out here, and Johnson. Oh, they let Kuj walk in, but just throws a shot down low, a little 5-hole attempt. Pongrants doesn't move much and holds on to that one. That's Woodward taking the ball across center. Now Vita, the righty, flips off to Phillips. Phillips to Nair. Nair back to over to the lefties. Looks like Nair wants a shot. Ooh, almost a holding call on Mason Morey. Got lucky there. Morey in a bit of a foot race. He's able to stick that big long stick out. He's got a breakaway chance. Comes in, scores, far side lefty. Atta boy, Mason. Way to bury that. The big lefty. Number 77 in your programs, number 1 in your hearts. Mason Morey, the goal scorer. So 4-1, 3:41 left to play. So unassisted goal will go to number 77, Mason Morey. Congratulations, Mason. All right, Johnson with a shot just wide of the net. Fitzpatrick tries to pick up the Lucy, but he's a little bit too wild. Nice pass to a streaking number 17. That's Suzukovic, but he shoots wide of the net, and the offense comes back out. Fitzpatrick, Morey. Fitzpatrick tries a spin move, dishes it over to Balick. Balick's got an ISO here. There's Johnson with a pick set. Ball goes back across. A little bit of a hot pass. Fitzpatrick comes up with it. Goes far side again. That's number 18 burying it on the far side post. The lefty comes in, reaches across on Pongrants and goes down low. The exact same shot as Mason Morey. If we can dial that one in, that would be nice. 5-1, Burrards lead over the Saints. With a little bit of a mismatch, a loose ball. Declan's got to be 6'4", maybe 6'5". He's able to reach above the crowd and sink that one home for the 5-1 lead. So goal scored, number 18, Declan Fitzpatrick. Assist goes to number 44, Parker Johnson, and number 11, Sawyer Morey. The Morey brothers getting in on the points action tonight. That's Kujala streaking in. He tries the left side as well, but there was no go. Okay, just as I flip the mic back down, we have a penalty going to the Burrards. So this will be our first attempt, or sorry, Poco's first attempt on the power play. Looks like Pongrants head over to the bench for a little bit of water. So I believe that's Vlad. Yep, that'll be Vlad up top. Should have... just think that's Gutowski, the lefty. Vlad with the ball. Looked like he was going to shoot. Nope. Dishes back to Phillips. Back up top to Vlad. Vlad with a shot. Bear with an easy save. Caden Sheehan-Davies hustles across the center line, avoids the 10-second count, now being pressured, slashed by Phillips. That's Alan Gain playing some tight D on Sheehan-Davies. There's a streaking Joey Cote. He might have a shot here. He could turn and shoot this one, but he decides to peel back out. Nope, sits back down. Now we have a penalty coming to the Saints. So that will not be a long penalty. Ball gets loose. Saints touch. That's Jack Hamilton. And not sure who that, believe Alan Gain heading back to the box. Looks like he's riding a horse, stick between his legs. Still not too sure what he did. He's still thinking about the first penalty he's got, wondering what happened. Shaking his head. So we go 4-on-4 for a minute, and then the Burrards will have a power play. Oh, actually, we'll start the power in the second period because we're down to 1:10. Nice little dish pass. Tried to hit Sawyer Morey. That was Cote, but they couldn't connect. Poco comes out. That's Genak with just under a minute to play in the first period. Score 5-1 Burrards. So Vlad comes out, dishes the ball across to Harikin. Hard pick set there by Gutowski. Nice pass right up top, but another wide shot hits hard off the boards. Mason Morey got the green light. Mason Morey with 38 seconds remaining. He's got Carrier with him. Morey peels that one out. They've got 30 seconds remaining in this 4-on-4. A streaking Dylan McCormick got the ball up high but couldn't hold on to it. Phillips collects the Lucy with 24 seconds remaining, and I believe Poco called a timeout. Okay, so Port Coquitlam timeout. 23 seconds remaining in the first period. Score 5-1 for the Burrards. So 13 seconds remain in the penalty to number 68 Luke Evans, and 1:06 to the Alan Gain penalty. Well, one thing I do know at this point in time, I have dry mouth. I talk a lot. So we are going to send a text, and maybe we'll get a Lipton sponsorship out of this, because this kid needs an iced tea. The text has been sent. So, 23 seconds, they'll have Vlad starting with the ball back in Poco's end. Vlad brings it across center. Being watched by Fisher and Sheloff up top. Phillips setting the pick, looking for shot by Suzukovic. And a shot, I think it beat Bear 5. Oh, it went low. Or that's Gutowski, my apologies. Number 6. So that was unfortunate with 11 seconds left to play in the period. Yeah, that should be the Burrards penalty, should be released here. As soon as it blows in, we will have Luke Evans back out on the floor. 11 seconds. Carrier did get the Lucy there. Vlad is going to, or no, that's not Vlad, sorry, he's going to make a push, little shot wide off the boards. Hamilton was there to collect it. We've got Sheloff, no, he did not that fast. It's a good job by Tyson Johnson to keep Sheloff to the outside, not let him inside with that speed. So goal scorers at the end of that period for the Saints. That would be, no, that's not right. They're saying, okay, that's correct. Number 6, Troy Gutowski. Assist to number 14, Dryden Vlad, and number 3, Stu Phillips. Stu Phillips, one of my players to watch tonight. So we've got a 10-minute intermission. The boys lead 5-2 going into the second period. We will have a 42-second power play to start that. Hopefully they can slam one home to start things off right for the second. And we will see how they can do. I'm going to take a quick break, grab something to drink, and I'll be back with you guys in just under 10. All right, we are about ready to start the second period. Still got Alan Gain having more discussions with the referee. I don't know what is in regards to, but he will be sitting back down for another 42 seconds eventually. And the Burrards will go on the power play. All right. So off the draw, Burrards get it to number 10, Jaden Sheloff. Power play sets up here. Parker Johnson starts off with the ball, sends it up top to Nyman. Balick coming out on the floor. Cote, Kujala, Nyman, Balick, Johnson. Everybody's touching now. Ball comes back across, but almost intercepted by Hamilton. Hamilton killed us in the first game with a hat trick. The fast defender likes to transition the ball down the floor already, but Luke Evans comes out, takes care of that. So Suzukovic holds on to that. He's got being watched by Adams. Penalty is over. We now go back to 5-on-5. I got my Pure Leaf iced tea here. So Nestea missed their opportunity for the sponsorship. For that clean, refreshing taste, reach for a Pure Leaf iced tea. So back to the action. Morey with a pass across. Shot goes off the leg pad of Pongrants. Ball comes back across to Johnson from behind the net there. Toughest spot for me to see in this arena when they're down low on the left side here. Fitzpatrick, another spin move, comes back across. Declan doing a great job playing offense tonight. So we've got a breakaway chance. Chalman. Bear kicks that one loose. Who is that there? Number 22. Yes, Chalman. Jacob Chalman. So Vlad slows things down up top, lets the offense come out. This is Reese Hariken. Gutowski is with him. Ball comes back across to Nair, to Vlad. Vlad sends it across crease. Nice goal. Defense lost track of where, I'm not sure who that was on the goal. I was watching the ball on the far side. Great pass across the floor to a wide open, maybe Nair. I'll get that information shortly. So that is not how we expected to start the second period. But the Burrards able to collect that. Start the offense back out. I'm just getting handed the stats here. So that was goal scored by Port Coquitlam's number 8, Reese Hariken. That's the guy I talked about earlier. He's a very good lefty. Now we've got Tanner Wong on a little breakaway on a 2-on-1, but Balick coming hard back. Bear, I think, expected the cross crease pass and stepped a little over to the right side. Tanner Wong found it short side and buries that one. So Port Coquitlam goal, the first one was scored by number 8, Reese Hariken. Assist goes to 14, Dryden Vlad, and number 6, Gutowski, Troy Gutowski. That one was Wong. Not sure if there was a pass from anybody in the other end, but it was a good push down the floor by the Saints. So we're down to 5-4 all of a sudden here, and something that was a 5-1 or 5-2 slowly slips away. Sheehan Davies with the ball, puts it up across to Johnson. Johnson, the righty, bounce pass. That's Morey. Cuts through traffic, sees Balick. Balick tries to go crease here, crease dive, right in on the keeper. Everybody's jumping in on Balick like a trampoline. So Pongrants makes a save. It's going to get the second goal information here real quick, and we'll make 2 announcements. So the offense comes back out for Port Coquitlam. That's Taggart with the ball, sends it across to Gutowski over to the... Oh, that's dirty. That is a dirty, dirty play by Vlad. And that's upsetting. You know, the kid's a good player. He doesn't need to do crap like that. Yeah, you know what? I know Balick went across crease dive, but he didn't go right at the goalie. A little bit surprised at the way that Milani coaches like that. That's dirty. So Poco does get a penalty. Not sure exactly what they're calling, but most likely a makeup call for that. That almost goes down as intent to injure. So that's Tyson Johnson in the box for Port Coquitlam. Refs are 5-minute high stick. Wow. Okay, so a 5-minute high stick to Johnson. That'll be the Burrards power play coming out here. And an ejection, so 24 is gone from the game. So we'll have someone coming over to serve the penalty. Sorry folks, just kind of watching and seeing. So Nair will sit for Johnson. Nyman will start with the ball up top on the Burrards power play. He's got the Kujala, Cote lefties and Balick, Johnson righties. Ball goes down low, back across crease. Balick gets it up top, back to Johnson. Johnson across the top. Almost lost it, but Nyman grabs that. There's a shot by Balick wide. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Nyman with the ball. Back across to Balick, down low. Nice save by Pongrants on Joey Cote in tight. Nyman collects the Lucy. It's a great pass, great shot there. So sorry guys, I believe it was 5 in a game just to Johnson being served by Nair. We'll go with that for right now. 5 in a game on that penalty, so that's what the call was. So Balick back with the ball up top. Kujala down low to Cote. Nyman with a shot. Pongrants collapses down on that one. Another nice stop. Tanner Wong will take the ball out, being watched by Mason Morey. Dishes off to Gutowski. Gutowski's a tough little player. Feeds the ball across, can't see the number on that guy. So Vlad tries to set the pick there. There'll be a penalty coming to Fisher. Behind the net, I would assume a high stick. Little shot, nasty little shot by Gutowski. Interference call to Fisher. So we'll go to 4-on-4 for a couple minutes, and then now go with a... Sorry folks, just turning down the music a little bit here. It's loud in the arena. Hard to hear the volume exactly when we got the headset on here announcing the game. So 4-on-4, Vlad with the ball up top for Poco. Gutowski sends it down to Harikin, loses it off the boards. Will Carey with some good pressure there. Mason Morey trying to come up with it. Carrier still loose. Still loose. Yeah, almost an interference call there. Oh, he had it for a moment, but Gutowski with good pressure on him, but now loose again. 4 seconds, 3 seconds on the shot clock. We just need to muck this one 1 second, and that'll do it. Burrards will take over. A little bit of almost a delay there. Poco slammed the ball down, it went forward, but the refs blow it down and we'll restart. So 23, Cole Lowe comes out. Haven't seen him in a bit because the power play unit out. So Lowe down to McCormick. Second power play unit out. McCormick to Cote. Got Kujala with him. Actually, not the power play, sorry, but the 4-on-4. Ball goes off the boards, and Poco was able to collect that. That's Tanner Wong. Cote getting stuck out on defense. He's got Sheloff, Balick, and Sheehan Davies with him. 1 minute left in the Burrards penalty, 2:24 left in the Poco penalty. Wong holding on. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Wong goes in for the drive shot. Baird leg save. Oh, almost collected by Balick, but Vlad comes back up with it. A fresh 30. Poco lucky they didn't get called for too many there. Dozy, number 21, feeds the ball across. Ooh, nice beat. That's Phillips. Phillips going over the top, beats Balick with some speed, and goes up over the top of Bear on a little jump shot. This thing is quickly tied up at 5. This is not what we were looking forward to in a second period. Unfortunately, the Burrards this is their MO for the season. We start out strong and then let teams hang around. They got to find a way to finish. We're now tie ball game 5-all with 13:32 left in the second period. So Sheehan Davies wins that draw, but Carrier can't find it. Hamilton comes up with it. Hamilton being watched by Sheloff. So the 5th goal for the Saints will be scored by number 3, Stu Phillips. Assist goes to 21, Eric Dozy, and number 14, Dryden Valad. All right, so we go back on the power play now, a 5-on-4 opportunity for the Burrards. Ball gets down low to Cote. Kujala gets the stick, gets checked, and Nyman, luckily he collects that. Balick, one hand, 4 seconds left on the shot clock. Balick shoots it on net, but can't quite find the back. And Cote will go to the box for a late shot. That was unnecessary. Whistle had already gone, and Cote buried it in the back of the net. So that power play will be done. We'll go back to 4-on-4. That was silly. Okay. So that was Valad, Harikin with Gutowski. Luke Evans putting a chop on him. Gutowski dishes off to Valad, back up top to Harikin. Stick high. Ooh, that's a hard push by Gutowski. Could have got called on the interference. Harikin being hassled by Evans. Dish across to Valad. 10 seconds. He's going to try to crease dive. That should have been called in the crease. Sam Adams. Okay, we get the, for some reason he blew the whistle late. Burrards get the ball back. That's Will Carrier. So we remain 4-on-4 for 17 seconds. Nyman not able to quite get past number 20 there, a little bit of a hold. Johnson shot, nice leg pad saved by Pongrants. It was a nice kick out there. Declan Fitzpatrick with a little bit of pressure. That's Speedy Suzukovic with a streaking Phillips across. Bear jumps up and makes a big arm pad save. Sticks out the bear paw. Caden Sheehan Davies crosses over, decides to go net. Nope, peels it back out. Good job by Caden. Caden moves the ball all the way across the floor. That's Sawyer Morey. Morey tries to come across the top, lets a shot go. Pongrants just stands there, hits the stick, collects the rebound, and dishes off. Oh, Saints, speedy Jaden Sheloff going hard for the ball. Luckily, Valad didn't give him a little shot in the back there. That was close to the boards. 10:41 left. Valad with the ball up top for the Saints. Gutowski down low. They like that the lefty sneaking in behind the defense. Bear with the bomb pass up to, that's Cote out of the box. Cote comes in, shoots. Oh, almost 5-hole, but Tyler sits down on that ball. That's Pongrants with another save. Wasn't sure where it was, so sat down, and the ball just sat under the leg. And Poco comes out with it. That's Gain. Moves the ball. He's got the righty setting up the offense now. Ball comes to Gutowski again. That's number 6. Nice move by Phillips with a fake, streaks in. Evans collects that loosey for just a moment, but Gutowski with hard work again. This ball's still loose. There's an interference call on Vlad. No way! Wow. Wow. One ref runs the other way because it should have been the interference call on Poco, but other ref says the other way, and we reset. So Vlad with the ball sends it down low. It's got Hryken. Will Carrier watching Reese there. Still with the ball, his little fake, nothing there. Vlad crosses it to Gutowski. Gutowski tries for a shot, but it was a bit of a weak attempt. Bad pass by Fisher across the middle. Luckily it comes loose and he collects it, being watched by Tanner Wong. Riley wisely dishes off to Balick. Balick, Fitzpatrick, Kujala, Nyman, and Johnson. Penalty coming up to the Burrards. High stick, I believe, to Declan Fitzpatrick, number 18. These penalties will absolutely kill us. Can't let this thing get away from us, boys. You did a great job in the first period playing lacrosse. Let's get back to that. So Declan Fitzpatrick, number 18, will sit for 2 or less on a high stick. So Vlad up top with the ball. Shuffles over to Hryken. Surprised Gutowski's not out here. Nice little deflection by Sheloff. Watch the speed. He's got a step on Hryken. Jaden goes right at net. Oh, dives in, tries to go short side. It was a nice attempt. I think it was off the post and just sat on the outside. Great hustle by number 10, Jaden Sheloff, the speedster. Jaden in his fifth year junior. So 8:25, 1:26 remaining on the power play for the Saints. Ball up top with Vlad. Over to Hryken again. Hryken looks like he's going to shoot. Nope. Vlad back to Hryken. Shot off the arm pad. Riley Fisher collects the loosey. A little bit of pressure there, but another bad pass. Luckily, Riley's got to clean that up. Gain with some pressure on Morey. Morey peels it out, turns around, but he's got a little bit of a net opportunity there, but he decides, I think I'll pass this one off to the offensive guys. So Cole Lowe with the ball. Got 51 seconds remaining in the Fitzpatrick penalty. Watch Dylan McCormick. He's a little winded, just back in the game after sitting out for a year and a half, but this guy can go. If you think Sheloff's fast, McCormick's actually quicker when he gets his wits about him. So 30 seconds remaining in the penalty. Vlad has the ball up top. He's got Gutowski and Dozy, the lefties. Gutowski, cross to Phillips. Phillips really making an impact on this game. Another Burrards penalty here. Wow. He went up. He checked him. I hope he doesn't get a 4-minute back check here. Cross check. Okay, 2-minute cross check. So 15 seconds remain in the first penalty, and we'll go to 2 or less to number 27, Sam Adams. Well, we've got a 5-on-3 here for another 8 seconds. Ball goes across. Vlad couldn't find it. Carrier goes back behind the net, and he will hurry hard out of the defensive end, and Fitzpatrick steps out of the box. We're now back to 5-on-4. So luckily to kill off that 5-on-3, that's Sawyer Morey with the ball. Puts it back up top to Nyman. Nyman takes a look at the clock. He's got 8 seconds. Tries to go through, but Poco collapses the defense. Picks up the loosey. I believe that's Hamilton. Yeah, Jack Hamilton with the ball. Takes it over center. $1:10 left in the penalty. Vlad with the ball at top. Gutowski and Dozy, the lefties. Looks like Gain down low as the righty. I don't know who the shooter is up there. Hard shot by Gutowski, but just up over the top. Another one of those cross-crease passes. Gutowski just hiding on the post and nearly buries that. definitely got to watch that, the shifty lefty hanging out there. Sheehan Davies with a little spin move, being watched by Brett Genak. Sheehan all the way across to the far boards, just trying to kill some clock. That's Genak and number 20, a little bit of an interference. Wow, interference. Oh my gosh, whistle that one in real quick. Poco comes down, number 18 has a quick shot. There's a little bit of interference by Phillips. Poco able to get the ball back, that's gain. 17 seconds remain for the Poco power play. Vlad up top. Gutowski coming back out on the floor. Ball goes over to the righty, back up to Vlad. Dozy tries to set a pick, shot off the boards, off the roof. That'll go Burrards' ball. Okay, no, it must have went off Bear. So 3 seconds, 2-1, penalty over. Gutowski winds up, shot off the leg pad of Bear. Balick collects the loose. He gets hammered on the boards by Gain. Good job holding on to that thing. Came loose again, but he's able to dish off, but Adams couldn't handle the pass. Comes all the way back down, and Poco collects the Lucy. 5-all tie, 4:55 remaining in the second period. So that's Taggart. Moves the ball across to Nair. Nair with a cross crease to Hariken. Shot off the mesh. Burrards collect that one. Ball up to Adams. Adams struggling with another pass. Almost lost it there again. Dishes it off to Luke Evans. Some sloppy transition play by the Burrards and some bad penalties. We need to clean it up for the third period. Nyman up top, waits for the pick. There goes a cutting Dylan McCormick. Didn't see him right away. Morey almost had the pass with 5 seconds on the shot clock. McCormick pass across to Nyman. Shot off the leg pad of Pomegranates. Drops. Ball goes up into the mesh. That'll be a fresh set with 4:09 left to play in the second. Dylan McCormick across the top. Lights a shot. Wide of the boards, but collected by Morey behind the net. Morey back to Nyman. Nyman sends it across to the lefty. Sends a quick pass to number 2, the shifty Dylan McCormick, in on net, but just couldn't find the back. Hits the boards instead and heads off to get some air. Suzukovic across to Vlad. Vlad coming back across the top with a nice pick and roll to, of course, number 3, Stu Phillips. I believe that's his third. It's at least his second. So that's the first lead of the game for the Saints, 6-5 with 3:35 remaining in the second period. So we'll have a Cote in the circle this time. Cote and Genak. Kind of a draw there, but ball picked up by McMahon. So we're getting the goal scorers here. Number 3, Stu Phillips. That's his second of the night. Assist goes to number 14, Dryden Vlad, and number 17, Suzukovic. So we're going to get a penalty going to Poco here. Oh, shut off with a shifty move on Alan Gain. He holds the ball, 20 seconds on the shot clock. A streaking will carry over to Fisher. Fisher with a fake goes. There it is. A defensive goal on the Bear streaking to the net. Bear didn't even get to the net because of Sheloff's great move at the top. Fisher taps his best buddy there, Mitch By. Told Mitch that was his birthday present. So Fisher ties up the game at 6s with 2:58 remaining in the second period. So we will just wait a moment for the official announcement on the goal here, and I will let you know what we got. We know who scored. I believe it'll be Fisher from Carrier and Sheloff. We will just wait for confirmation on that. That's Balick with the ball up top. Sends it across, a little bit of a wild pass. Sawyer, Morey with it. Sawyer tries to pass it across to a cutting Balick, but misses it off the boards. And now we've got a foot race as Cole Lowe against Wong. Wong's a speedy guy. Nice shot by Tanner Wong to bury that one. Short side on Bear. He looked like he was going to cut across the crease, but he goes back short side. So we will get the, I believe that was unassisted by Tanner Wong. Yeah, that is the confirmation. So the Burrards goal will be Fisher from Carrier and Sheloff, and the Poco goal, Wong, unassisted. Well, Pomegranate's able to sit down on that one and make the stop. Saints come out of their end with 148. Fitzpatrick playing a little D now as Dozy sends it across top to Nair to Vlad. Vlad holding on, surveying. Nair up top. Nair retreats with 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Fitzpatrick doing a great job on D. Ball comes way back up top to Phillips with a big rip off the boards. Ball will travel all the way down to Port Coquitlam's end, and the Burrards set up the offense. McCormick will start with it. Got Cole Lowe and Balick as the other righties. The lefties are Morey and Kujala. If Kujala can get going, that's Lowe with the ball. Trying to come out of the corner. Some nice defense by Poco there. Ooh, ball put across the top. Morey with a dish to Kujala. Kujala couldn't quite hold on to it. Wong slams Kujala up against the boards. We'll get an interference call and it'll go back to the Burrards. That's a great interference call there. Lowe has to head off and a fresh offense comes out. Kujala with the ball, sends it across to Balick. Balick does have a, no shot. He'll pass the ball down low. We'll get an interference call on Burrards. And Poco comes back across the ball, and a streaking Hamilton. He's dangerous. Great save by Bear, drops down and kicks that out with a splits. Riley Fisher, a little magic of his own, up to Sheloff in alone, number 10 with a shot. Oh, just wide of the net. It's back and forth here. It's a speed race. We're in a little bit of a horse race. Sheloff putting some pressure down in Poco's end. Saints bring it across center, and this thing will slow down. That'll be Suzukovic on the far side. Dishes off to Phillips, to Vlad up top. He's got Harikin and Gutowski. These guys are deadly. 10 seconds left in the second period. Harikin goes streaking in on net. Takes a little shot. Mason Morey gets slashed as he's coming out. 2 seconds remaining. 1 second. Morey will just hold on to this thing as the second period comes to an end. Shots are fairly even, 29-31. Score, Poco 7, Burrards 6. So let's hope the trend continues, and in the third period, we will light it up again. So the first and third, we're going to play well. We'll give Poco the second one. So let's take a 10-minute break. Sheloff will come and confirm something with the referees. He can have his little chit-chat, but I'm going to get off this thing, and I will see you guys in 10. Okay. Got a fresh 20 up. Third period coming at you. 7-6. Poco up by 1 on the Burrards, man. We got our 50-50 winner. As soon as the music fades, we will call that one out. Haven't said my usual hello to the Nymans watching back in Ontario. Well, at least the Nyman family, I'm not sure which side of it's the grandparents, it's Lynn's parents, I believe, so the Nyman name would not be there. But at least the grandparents of Kenyon and Tenzin Nyman. Suzukovic, quick start for the Saints off the draw. Just going to take a quick break in the action and call the 50-50. We'll be right back. Okay, Sawyer Morey got the ball, the lefty comes across the top. Sawyer hasn't shot much lately. I'd like to see him go with one. There's Balick with a rip. Stick gets deflected. Kujala comes up with it, tries to fake far side, goes short side off of the pad of Pongrants into the backboards. And Hamilton will get the pass, take it across. A little bounce pass to Vlad. Vlad sends it down low to Gain. Adams on Gain. Gain puts it across the top. I think that's Hariken. Hariken being watched by Fitzpatrick. Shot wide of the net. Fitzpatrick got an opportunity for a break, but the ball didn't really bounce his way. But he does have Mason Morey with him. Oh, maybe shouldn't have fed that pass because he had Alan Gain coming back hard. Loose ball. We've got a penalty coming up here. Poco's Ginac, I think that's Brett Ginac, number 17. No, that'll be Suzukovic. Back check. Sorry guys, when I'm looking down at the sheets and looking up, I sort of missed it. We've got a post that's right in front of me, and that happened right behind the post as I was waiting for the... So Big Declan was bounced across the floor, I guess. It'll be a back check, a 4-minute back check going to number 7, Ryan Suzukovic. Just give me 1 second here, folks. I'll take a break. I've got some very rude member coming into the booth here. We don't have a winner, so we'll wait for someone to come up and claim the big prize tonight. That's Kujala with the ball. Nice little fake. Tries short side again, but Pongrants stands his ground. Tyler doesn't seem to move too much in the net. They've got to put a better fake on him. Maybe once he does start moving, they can try that short side, but he just stands his ground as a big fella beating the pipes there. So Mitch Bai holds on to the ball, trying to kill some of this 4-minute penalty. Will Carrier watching him. Bai stays out wide by the boards. He's out with Vlad. Goes behind the net. Tries to dump the ball across. Gets called on a crease. Sheloff streaking down the middle. But Ginac out to slow that little speedster down. We've got ticket number 499916. How they lied to you. We've got the second person thinking they're winning 50-50. Everybody coming up here trying to claim free money. So Johnson with a shot deflected off a stick comes right back to Kujala. Kujala tries that 5-hole again, and Pomegrant's just standing his ground. Kuj playing a little forecheck there on Ginac, tucks the stick in and goes for a run. 2:41 left in the 4-minute penalty. Gutowski with a fake, being watched by Mason Morey. Phillips gets the ball. Vlad trying to set a pick for Phillips. Phillips comes, looks across top, tries to split the D, but Nothing doing there. Playing him high stick side. Tries a little roll-in shot on Bear, but Bear handles that one. Morey takes the dump pass. One bouncer pass across to Sheehan Davies. Sheehan being pressured by Phillips. That'll be Cote. Kujala. Back to Cote, up to Kuj. Nyman, Balick. Nyman with the ball, looks across, sets the pick. Balick comes over. Oh, ball is deflected and picked off by Jack Hamilton. Hamilton, a very good defender. Ball is passed all across to number 2, Tanner Wong. Tanner Wong tries to split the defense. Will Carrier and Evans able to handle that loosey, and Wong will have to retreat back. So back to the power play here, 118, Balick over to Kujala, down low to Cote. Kujala, pick set by Nyman. Ball comes across to Balick, has a shot off the leg pads of Pongrants. Fake little pass there by Gain. Dishes off to Gienack, up to Hamilton. So Gutowski just hold on to that, 53 seconds remaining in the penalty. We got Vida up top. Ball's on the far side with, I believe that's Gutowski, a lefty. Shot off of Bears pad. Luke Evans, 68, slow to the ball. And Polka looks like they'll be able to pick that loosey up. They got to have more hustle than that. The Burrards got to show some heart on those loosies. Morey throws it across to Sheloff. 23 seconds remain in the power play. Now, I've said it once and I'll say it again. Suzukovic coming out of the box can be deadly. These guys got to pay attention to their shot selection with 10 seconds remaining in the power play. Balick, shot off the leg pad, 5 seconds. There's a dump pass to Hamilton. Ooh, almost. Bear collects that one. Penalty expires. That 4 minutes is killed off. Will Carrier brings the ball up. Hands off to Morey. Morey looked like he was going to shoot, but he holds on. Sends it across to Lowe, or to McCormick, sorry. Now to Lowe. Comes across a couple pick sets. Ball comes across the top again. That's deadly there. Morey with a shot wide. Parker with 3 seconds remaining. Johnson shot off the backboards, off the net. Suzukovic dishes off to Hreiken. Hreiken's out with Taggart. It's Balad. Down, I think that's Nair with the ball. Yes, it is. Ball comes back to Balad. Watch that cross crease pass. Those lefties are dangerous down there. Sheehan Davies. Again, another collection of a loose ball by Poco. 1 second remaining on the shot clock. Poco lets that thing go into the Burrards' end. 13:24 remaining. 7-6. Port Coquitlam leads over the Ridge Meadow Burrards. We're going to give another shout out to our 50-50 as Fitzpatrick tries to go in low. That big man comes up with a spin move. Puts the ball across to Kenyon Nyman. Nyman was about to pull the trigger. Sees Kujala. Spin move. Shot. Couldn't beat Pongrants. Didn't even hit the net. So we don't get the reset. 2 seconds. Fitzpatrick. Nice shot on net, but gets just into the stick save again by Pongrants. Just a reminder, our ticket number 499916. Prize has not been claimed. Come up to the DJ booth for your prize. 499916. All right, hopefully we'll have a winner of this 50-50 as Morey gets double teamed down on the boards. Poco pressing. Cote. Oh, pass, nice pass across, but Johnson was... Poco does a good job collapsing in on the D there. Nice shot by McCormick on a quick stick. Pongrants holds tight to that post. These guys haven't picked up on it yet, but they've got to come across with one fake short side and try to beat this guy. We've got to get him moving his feet. Nair with the ball. He's just hanging on, waiting for the offensive set. Vlad, Nair setting the picks. Vlad across the top. Vlad will throw. Nope, he's going to hold on for the moment. 8 seconds remaining. It's Horiken. No, that's Gutowski with a shot off the arm pad of Bear, and another big save as he slides across to collect that one off of Vlad. Sam Adams transitions the ball. Fitzpatrick back out playing some offense. Number 18 going up against Ginac. Ginac not the biggest, but he's a pretty fierce defender as he strips the ball from Fitzpatrick, but Cole Lowe picks up the ball. Shot by Parker Johnson, and a nice little low bounce shot beats Pomegranate's far side, just under the glove. So I believe that's going to be from Cole Lowe. That could be Fitzpatrick Lowe, and finished by the big shot at number 44, Parker Johnson. So back to the draw here. That's Ginac against Sheehan Davies. Ginac wins it straight back to Suzukovic. We are getting the confirmation of Parker Johnson from Cole Lowe and Jordan Kujala. So we've got ourselves tied at 7. Bear launches the ball, but Will Carrier was being held by Phillips, and ball bounces freely down the floor. Just trying to hand my stat book back to Brian. So Nair dishes off to Vlad. Vlad holds, sends it across to Horiken. Horiken looks like he's got the shot, but Morey pops out on him, gets a big stick on him, creates a loosie. Bear jumps on it. Sheloff slows things down. 10-12 remaining in the third. A tie game at 7s. Cote takes the ball down low with the lefty. It's a pick set from Morey. Still holding on to it, but he dishes cross to Nyman. Nyman cross Sawyer. Morey shot. Bounce shot off of the arm pad. That should have been a reset, but I guess they're going to call the clock went before it touched the keeper. And Polka will start with it. That's number 3, Stu Phillips. So far, probably Polka's player of the game, him and Gutowski. I don't know if that was a shot or a pass, but it goes up top wide off the boards. Gutowski tries to dish one. No goal. Number 25, Taggart, tries to drive in off that little dish pass, but steps in the crease. Goal called off. All right, so that's Kujala getting held up there. Good job he didn't hit Fitzpatrick on that roll because it just wasn't there. Balick walks in. Shot, bounce shot again. Low side. McMahon trying to put a little pressure on Balick, but that was after the ball was already in the net. So number 88 on the same, very similar shot as Johnson under the glove side of Pomegranate's. Maybe they found the nemesis there on the glove side. Balick with the goal for the lead. Burrards 8, Saints 7, 9 minutes to play. Draws one. Carrier collects the Lucy. There's a takedown. We'll get a penalty for a hold on that one. So Burrard's goal is scored by number 88, Kyle Balick. Assist goes to number 71, Jordan Kujala. And I believe it says number 10, Sawyer Morey. No, that's Jaden Sheloff. That looks a little bit... I'm going to have to double check that one, guys. Can't really read the number. So I believe that's number 10. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Balick from Kujala and Sheloff. Now Will Carrier will head to the box. 2-minute penalty, holding. So, while we were making that announcement, Burrards had a chance to take the ball out of their own end, but couldn't get it over the line before the 10-second. And Poco will take it back. That's Gutowski up to Vlad. Back to Vlad. Over to Gutowski. Down low. Big pass across the top to Vlad. Nice leg save by Bear. Balick had an opportunity to collect that, but Sheloff picks up the Lucy, takes it over center, and slows things down. Ginac coming over to give him a little pressure, but Shelley's quick. There's a slash opportunity to the stick. Nice play by Ginac to get on that stick. Sheloff and Ginac exchanging phone numbers. We're going to meet later for a drink. Vlad holds the ball, 48 seconds remaining in the penalty to Will Carrier. Gutowski with the ball. Gutowski sends it across to the righty crease. Ball gets loose. Everybody's swinging away at it. Now a little pressure on the keeper. It looks like Alan. Oh no. Alan Gain was putting the pressure on Bear, and he had the right to do it. Bear was out of the net. And now Mason Morey comes in and hammers in the back, and we're going to take another penalty. Luckily, it's only 2-minute interference. Well, we've got a 5-on-3 for 26 seconds. Well, as we were making that call, a little shot attempt, another one by Gutowski streaking in, and Bear standing on his head makes a great save. He's asking one of the players to come pick the ball up. The guys aren't understanding what he's trying to say, but now he picks it up and the count starts. Throws a hard pass to Carrier, the dish off to McCormick, steps across. We've got 1:29 now remaining in the power play for the Saints, as the Burrards will try to rag this as long as they can. 13 remaining on the shot clock. Parker Johnson with the ball up top. Johnson sends it across to McCormick. McCormick's quick enough, but Wong's a good defender. McCormick tries to go in, gets hit hard. Still loose. And Saints come back up with it. A minute remaining in the penalty to the Burrards. Vlad taking his time, walking across into the Burrards zone. He's got Gutowski, Harikin up to Vlad. Fisher up top with Sheloff, or Carrier, sorry. Vlad dishes the ball back across to Phillips. There's a cross crease. Bear with another nice save. Reset to Gutowski. Vlad up top. Back to Gutowski. Nice rip, nice save by Bear. Will Carrier putting the pressure on. Saints come up with another Lucy. Gutowski crosses to Phillips. Phillips with a shot right in the belly pad of Bear. 24 seconds remain in the penalty as the Saints are putting the pressure on. Oh, nice attempt to get Cote free, but Suzukovic picks that off with 10 seconds remaining in the power play. Ball goes up top. Harikin, backhand pass, didn't quite get through. Adams has got to put a hard hustle to that ball, but Harikin comes back up with it. Penalty's over. Vlad with the ball up top. Morey comes out. Vlad shot deflects off a stick and goes up off the boards. We go back to 5-on-5 with 4:36 left to play. Vlad sends the ball across to Harikin. Harikin with a shot. Whistle blows, and the Burrards will start with the ball. Nice little step by Sheehan Davies to avoid that collision by, I think, Gain was on him. So 4:23, 5-on-5. Sawyer Morey with the ball down low. Comes across the top, he's got a shot, rips it off the leg, maybe leg pad there. Still careful of the slashes. Number 20 there from Poco, big boy. Cody McMahon, I believe he was drafted by Poco to Surrey. So Vlad with the ball up top again. Vita, Gutowski. It's a nice cross crease. Looks like a goal by Vlad. diving across crease. So we're tied back up at 8s with 3:50 remaining to play. Burrards not happy with the non-call. Look, they were calling a crease there. We'll have to check that one out later on the pay-per-view Burrards free pay-per-view only this weekend. So on that one we have the 8-8 scorer, number 14. Yep, that will be Dryden Vlad. Assist going to number 25, Austin Taggart. Another penalty. Well, we're not getting much help from the officials. It seems that we're back in the box again. 2-minute penalty going to number 23, Cole Lowe. A little bit of a shifty call on no crease and then right into a penalty. So Vlad will start with the ball up top. We're just doing a quick floor wipe. Gutowski out there. Vlad slips with Phillips. Phillips sets the pick for Gutowski. And someone falls. That might be where that wet spot was. A little bit slick over there. It was Sheloff, but he hops back up as the ball gets loose and Poco recovers. Phillips with a wide shot off the backboards. 8 seconds remaining. Pongrants comes out. 5 seconds. He will hold on to that. Now lob it down the floor. Vlad and Fisher. Poco will retreat. We got a $1.28 on the penalty remaining. And the Burrards take it across center. And we'll set up the rag crew. A little bit of a high ball there to 44, Parker Johnson. Johnson bounce pass over to Sawyer. Morey. 2:52 remaining. 8-all tie. Morey with bye. Morey is shifty. Gets across. It's a shot go off the pad. Burrard's able to collect that. McCormick. Morey back over to Johnson. Sends that ball across. Wong watching Morey. Morey trying to set up, waiting for the pick. There it is. Nice pass across to McCormick. Shot off of the leg pad. No, it didn't hit. Goes up off the mesh. And that'll be Saints coming back up on the power play for 34 seconds. Vlad again at top. Phillips, the shooter, gain the crease. Harikin and Gutowski, the lefties. Gutowski sets up as the shooter. Vlad comes across the top, sends it back. Nice hit by Mason Morey, popping out on the shooter there. Phillips had no chance. Little backhand pass across to Vlad to Gutowski. Some fast ballman with the Saints, but Bear slides out with a nice leg pad save. Fisher steps in behind him as the backup goalie. Fisher played goalie up until his bantam years with the Saints organization. Nyman with a $1.33 left. Penalty expired. 8-all tie. Ball goes down low to Johnson. Pass across to Kujala. Kujala off the leg pad of Pongrants. Declan Fitzpatrick comes up with a Lucy fresh 30. Fitzpatrick holding on. Balick sets a hard pick on Hamilton, and that's a possession. Ball comes back to Poco. Suzukovic, the righty, takes it down low, being watched by Sheloff. Last minute of play in the third period. Phillips with the ball. Vlad over to Gutowski. Adams, Harikin on him. Harikin gets the feed, and the shot goes low through the 5-hole of Bear on the pick and roll play. That was a nice little setup by Gutowski. I'd have to say that Gutowski and Phillips have had a whale of game for Poco. So with just under a minute to play, Poco takes the lead, 9-8. So goal scorer will be number 8, Reese Hariken. Assist goes to number 6, Troy Gutowski. Off the draw, Burrards get it and call for a timeout. So we'll have a little music here. We got 47 seconds, almost 48 seconds remaining. Bear will most likely will be running a, I don't know what they're going to do here. Got to get the goal. We're going to go six men. Yeah, it looks like Bear's going to take a seat here, I believe. We're going to have Morey, Johnson, Balick, Cote, Nyman, and Kujala. This is for all the marbles. It's now or never, boys. Kujala will start with the ball up top. Or I'm sorry, Nyman. Kujala will sit down low in the middle. They'll set up a box and 1. So they're going to hold on momentarily, let this clock wind down a little bit. Poco's going to jump out on Balick quick here. Hamilton watching Nyman up top. 15 seconds remain on the shot clock. They'll set the play here down low to Parker Johnson, behind the net to Cote, up top to Morey, across to Johnson. Couldn't handle the pass. Bai gets the Lucy as Bear goes streaking back in with 18 seconds remaining in the game. Bai slows things down. Poco's going to take this thing as they just retreat and play keep away. Four seconds left. Shot down the floor. That will be the end of the ball game as Poco wins 9-8. Thanks again to Wannick Roofing and Boylo Electric for all they do for lacrosse in Maple Ridge. Another tight one for the Burrards. Couldn't unfortunately come away with the win. That'll do it. We will see you next game, I believe, is in Burnaby on Sunday.